Risk appetite. So what is it? Nice try, but sorry. It's actually a metaphor. There are a few definitions out there, so let's use the following one. Risk appetite is the amount and type of risk that you're willing to pursue or retain. Okay, so let's dissect that a bit further and define risk as the effect of uncertainty on objectives. To conceptualise this, let's assume that this is you here on the left and your objective is to reach the target over here on the right. Then you can imagine uncertainty as everything that lies between you and your objective. If we now place risk appetite as an overlay to this model, then you can view risk appetite as the amount and type of uncertainty that you're willing to retain or pursue whilst trying to achieve your objectives. If you're risk adverse, you'd only be willing to take on a small amount of uncertainty. But if you're a risk seeker, then you'd be willing to take on a large amount of uncertainty. Now let's explore the second component of risk appetite, that is, type. The type of uncertainty might differ depending on the nature of the uncertainty. Here's one type, here's another, and here's a final one. Okay, to wrap it up, let's use an example by posing the question, what is your risk appetite to get from over here on the left to your objective over here on the right if you were faced with uncertain weather conditions? What amount of uncertainty are you willing to take with respect to weather? Will you be willing to start your journey if the forecast was for light rain? What if the forecast was for prolonged heavy rain with a chance of spot flooding? And finally, what type of weather uncertainty are you willing to take? Are you comfortable with rain, but not with a thunderstorm? What about temperature? Will you stay indoors when it's cold and icy, but feel comfortable with heat and humidity? So now you understand what risk appetite is. I'll leave you with some food for thought. Think of an objective you're trying to achieve and define your appetite by exploring the amount and type of risk you're willing to take.